Hey, Plain Hooked Ink here, and today I want to talk about farming for fishing experience using a switch control. So we've all seen that gaining experience is going to help you out a ton in this game, helps you get your more money for your fish, makes your fish more valuable. Well, we don't have time to sit there and just swipe on our phone all day long, so we can actually set up our phone to do that for us. I'm going to walk you through that process. Now, a more detailed version of how to set up a switch control is in my automating the tournament glitch video. You can take a look at that and see how to do that, but I'm gonna walk you through this really quick here. So what we're basically gonna do, we're gonna go into our settings here. We're gonna go to General, Accessibility, and scroll down here to Switch Control. And if you haven't already done so, you'll need to set up a full screen switch, screen switch, full screen, and once you're done, you'll have a full screen switch looks like this. I can't go through that process right now because I already have one set up. Then we're gonna set up a recipe. We're gonna create a new recipe. We're going to call this swipe. We're going to assign a switch to it, that full screen switch we just set up, or you would have just set up, and put a custom gesture on this. Now this custom gesture is something we're going to use. We're going to swipe on the screen, and then the phone's going to repeat this for us over and over and over again. So I'm going to hide controls. I'm going to try to start in one spot, come up here, swipe, and then end in the exact same spot. I went down the right side because if we get the greengill lucker going, a lot of fish spawn on the side there. You can sometimes get that going here. So I'm going to save my gesture. Now, to get this to really work, you really have to start in the exact same spot both times. I may not have done that here. If I didn't, I'll actually go run one I've already got set up to show you what it looks like once it works. So we've got our swipe switch control set up. We now need to set that as the one we're going to run. So we're going to switch down here, hit on swipe, turn that on. Then we're going to come back over to Hooked Ink. So here we are. We've got our gesture set up. We're going to run it. So to turn it on, we're going to triple click on the home button. And now it's on. Now every time I touch my screen, it's going to run that swipe process right there. So here it goes, runs down there, down the side. Now, when I'm doing this, at the very top, I'm going to turn this off by clicking 3 times again. I've got a buoy set up at the top, so that's a spawn point for some fish. I'll oftentimes set up a buoy on the side over here on the right. That's a spawn point for fish. And then I'll try to take that third buoy and put it where my swipe starts. And for my one I have set up that I know works, it's right around here. So let's switch back to that one. That one is called buoy swipe. If you have the greengill lucker, you can actually take one of your other ones and try to get the screen full of fish, and sometimes it'll help you with a little experience there. But what really matters here is that your phone's running, you're getting your idle fishing experience. This really doesn't work that well with a single buoy, but I can run through this a bunch of times. If you stack your buoys, using the greengill lucker works a lot better, but then you've only got one spawn point for shoals coming in. So this does this. Now, one downside to anything that keeps your phone running for an extended period of time, and I'm going to turn this off again by clicking 3 times. One downside to having anything that runs for a long time is you can get residual or screen burn on your phone. You don't want that. Now, I set up one other switch control here that may help with that. I call it less burn swipe, and it at least changes the pixels once every time through. So on this one, the buoy point is actually over by the boat, but what this one does is it opens up the experience and lets me see my experience while it's running once every time. It goes a little slower. It's hard to get the fish swarm going, but it's something that you can run. The nice thing about this, I don't have to turn my phone to stay on forever. Once I'm done and it's run through the 50, 100, 200 clicks, once it runs out of switch control commands by me touching the screen, it turns my phone off. So I have less issues with the screen burn on this. So hope this helps you out. Hope to see you at 999,999,999 experience, or whatever that number is. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.